What's going on? Hold on a second. Let's get this on. What's going on, everybody? It's Nathan Bowden here on the Nathan Bowden Show. And today, it's Build or Unbox. And today it's going to be building. And you ask, what are we building? What are we building? That's what we're building today. But let me send a little something out to everybody. Just kind of letting people know what's going on. So we'll see what we see. Throw a little something up in here. Let's see, where are we at? Do we have our stream going? We should. Hasn't posted. So what's everybody up to? Oh, that's right. There's nobody here. Sending out the links to you all. To you all. It's gunplay time. Gunplay time. Gunplay time. Gunplay. Gunplay time. Gunplay time. Gunplay time. All right. So all right. So like I said, that's what we're building. That's what it's supposed to look like when we're done. So oh, Looks like it came out my butt. Out my butt. Get on that. All those runners. All right. Let's get to building. Boop, 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 boop. So who's the first person in this stream other than me? Somebody's watching. I know somebody is. Who's watching from the shadows? Who ye be? Say hello to the builder. Oh. Didn't know if I was going to ever be done pulling this stuff out. That stuff you got to pull out. What is your name? All right, how are we going to organize this? A little piece there. So we got an E. What is this one? C. Just C right there. We got I. I right there. F. F. G. G over there. Smooth that phone. We got H. What's this? I think this is A. Yep. A, you can stay. Got B. We'll do B right there. Let's see. Which one are you? I. Where did I put I? I think I put I right there. D. D. So what are you? Are you C also? What are you? You're E. So you got E. So you got D right here. And H. H. Triple H. So we'll do C right there. D's on my lap. So far, we got the body. We got the head. That's pretty much it. What did I do with the instructions? All right. Use Dave's trick. Do the one on either side of the table, just in case. Actually, we'll put C down here. put A up here. Leave the instructions right there. So okay. So we left off here. Left off there. We're making the arms. The right arm. So E1. E1. E1, 4 and 3. 4 and 3. Okay. E1, 3. And come back to you. Back to you. Ooh. Ooh. Stop. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, G-Force. What is going on, my friend? What is going on? The one and only G-Force. Just sitting here, putting together a Gundam. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing. Like I said, just trying to put this together. Let me know if you ever want to come on. You are always invited. Building this bad mama jamma right here. It's a big behemoth. Gundam GP-Rase-Two-Ten. Build divers. Where was I? Let's get back to here. And here we go. Okay. I was backwards. Yeah, that is the one I found. at Maui. So when I wound up picking up. It's a pretty nice place. So, they got some pretty cool stuff. Let's see that. Oh, there's an F. So what the F? It's F. It's F11. Yep. I had a 25% coupon, 25% off coupon for that whole store. So my wife didn't want anything, so she's like, I don't know, find the most expensive thing. It's like, I didn't really like the expensive ones. So, because her thing is get more bang for the buck, So I was like, yeah. It was a toss up between, a couple of Gundam sets or a Kamen Rider. I was really looking at one of those Kamen Rider sets. So, but yep. Figure I'd say Kamen Rider for a different time. I mean, there were a couple Kamen Riders I was thinking of, but I need some advice on Kamen Riders before I get them. Need to find out if they're worth getting. She thought about it. Oh, trust me. She thought about getting some BTS stuff. But no, she was like, but it like either she had the stuff already or it wasn't something that she was really interested in. Because I told her you could get what you want. Like, this isn't a one hobby house. So let's see. I think that goes like that. Nope. That goes like that. And there we go. Stick this over there. Oh, I'm missing something. Yeah. Yeah, I was shocked. I was very shocked. But I bought her some stuff. She didn't want me filming her opening up the box. She bought some stuff because she's going to the BTS concert right after Thanksgiving. And she didn't want me filming her opening up her box. So it's there we go. All right. I was like, I didn't think it was gonna get on. But yeah, nice. But she, she's all stoked and psyched up for the BTS concert coming up, which is cool. I like seeing her happy. So that goes, that's facing that way. That's facing that way. And that goes in. Ooh. Closey close. So that will go in that way. Boom. And that is almost a hand. And this is an HG. And this feels like it's going to be a two-parter. Well, 2.5, really. 21 and 19. You want to come on in, Bill? You want to come on and put together something? Make sure I'm keeping track of my runners. All right. So that goes down there, right here. So that's like that. There we go. Got ourselves a right arm. I'm really shocked. I didn't think this was going to be that detailed. I mean, it's cool. It gets me ready for an RG. I'm building up to an RG. I don't know. I may do an RG next. Yep. Just never know. Never know. All right. Where we at? Rolando. How's it going, sir? How's it going? Hey, sleeping. What's going on, my friend? Great stream. Great stream. Robotech and Gundam. Cool. I can't name though. I got you. I got you. Yeah, there's some, I'm still, like, I've heard of Gundam for years, but the Gunpla and, like, kind of remember the different Gundam names, I'm still a noob. So, it's all good. But I just have fun. And that's all. Isn't that all that really matters? Is having fun? If anybody wants to join me, just let me know. To get lunch and dinner ready in a bit. All right, cool. Yeah, I just had like 2.5 chicken wings from this place and some fried green beans. What? No. The Motu Andre the Giant? Oh. I have a pre-order. For all of Wave 7. Ah. Anybody that wants to join, anybody wants to talk about WWE Motu, I just put the link in. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Even for a brief moment, if you want to come in, let me know. Well, yeah. No, we had gotten them yesterday. And it was just supposed to be like a snack or something. But they were full wings. So, it's the wing and the drumette part. So it was like it was the whole piece. It's like all three pieces put together. Man, I'm still waiting for my pre-order to come in for that. I'm hunting for that Ray, China, and Stone Cold, the Wave 8. Like, I need to complete this entire series. I have them all, except for Wave 7 and 8. Yeah. Yeah. But I was still hungry. It was more like, what, 5? Well, 6 if you get the little that little end piece on there, but that doesn't have any meat on it. So, all right, where was let's E, but I was looking for D, like D the Toy Hunter. Man, well, congratulations, Sleeping. Congratulations. I'm jealous, but congratulations. I'm glad somebody got that wave. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, but I guess that's what happens when you don't, you stop toy hunting for a while. What happens when you take a break, take time off. Ooh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It almost fell. 29. Oh, where is my 29? Oh, where can you be? Oh, there he is. Oh, wait a minute. Almost didn't see you there. Mr. G-Force.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
I can't hear you for some reason, Nathan.
Could you have heard me before? Were you able to hear me before?
What's going on?
Hello? Can you hear
Can you
me?
hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you, though. What is up with that? I got the volume all the way up.
That's odd.
Mute's off.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello.
All right, I'm going to pop out and pop back in.
That's odd. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Is it okay? brightest day and blackest night and then brightest day. What is going on? How are you doing this fun day? We just sitting around talking about Gundams and WWE Motu. Fabulous disasters in the house. Cool. Glad you guys could join me. Let's see, where are we at? How's everybody? Cool. All right. So, wait a minute. Am I cutting out? Oh, yeah. Wanted to make sure I was, snipping out the rice pieces. Then Reese's to pieces. Man, I saw Sleepings, the family Halloween costumes. Nice. All right, let's try this again.
There we go. I can hear you now.
Nice. How are you, sir? How are you?
Doing good. Shut it down and reboot. That's always the answer.
That's what all the technicians have always told me.
That's the best fix of any problem in technology.
Yeah.
Shut it down. What's going on, buddy?
Just I don't know, just building, working.
You got work tonight?
No.
Oh, cool.
It's one of my days off, so
very nice.
Yep. So after this, probably go with the wife out to eat or something.
Cool.
Yeah.
Salacious and AMW would have our ass for talking to each other.
Oh, I know. I'm actually working on something that I'm gonna talk about tomorrow on the other stream.
Oh yeah,
about taking that to the next level. So,
I don't even know what I'm into. All of a sudden, Salacious, I'm his executive assistant, so I got to back him up, and then I got Tasman coming at me from one angle.
I know.
My boy Nathan jumps in. I'm like, oh shit. Sorry about that.
No, it's all right. No, it's fun. It's fun.
I like it. It's fun to try to come up with some of that wrestling lingo. Like we've watched it forever, and it's not easy to get a take like that will zing somebody or leave them a little speechless. It's hard.
Oh yeah. And that's why. And I don't know if you saw. Was it Sleepings when AMW came on
his 12-hour stream?
Yeah,
I may have missed it.
It was towards the end, and it was basically he was continuing his promo. Yeah. With like a Michael Jackson slant to it.
Oh yeah. I did see that with the glove.
Yeah.
AMW's awesome. I love that guy.
Oh yeah, it was interesting seeing like what the pops reaction, because they were like
they were dying.
You could tell they didn't know they didn't know what wrestling was. Like they didn't realize he was it was just out of the blue.
Yep.
So
no, that was really funny.
Yeah. So yeah. Tomorrow I'm hoping to, hoping it can take it to the next level where, maybe somehow they may have a match We'll see. We'll see.
I'm curious how that would work, though. Like,
Well, just wait.
I wanted to do something where they could actually wrestle each other, kind of like the video game. Do you ever watch Toy Addicts?
Yeah. He
Where
added
he
me.
does,
He added me into it. Yeah.
he had like all of us as characters
Yeah.
for a while. I wonder if we could do something like that to promote a match. That would be fun.
That's actually what I was thinking.
Oh,
Like,
cool.
because I have the game. So.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. So that's kind of what I was thinking about, taking it to the next level. Like,
So I have 3 kits that I want to build.
okay.
Like, and I'm going with the oldest in my backlog.
Yeah.
So I got a 0, which is just a regular Target kit. It's nothing special.
Yeah.
But I don't know much about 0. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. That's my favorite.
Then the next one I had was the Heavy Arms,
Ooh.
the HG, which I love the weapons that come with them.
Yeah. That's the hit. Whoa. It goes Heavy Arms. So I did have most of them together. There's only the top half of them though.
And then I got this Denise Rincida.
Oh, I've never seen that one.
Let me see if I can show you.
Now that's pretty cool.
I liked it because it was green, and that was different from many Gundams that I'd seen.
Yeah.
So I really want to do this one, but it's like 3rd in the list as far as age. So I don't know how I want to do it.
Yeah, I saw you had the American type.
Yep.
Yes, the other day.
Yep, I just did that one.
Yeah, so I wound up getting that one since it was only $10 too.
Yeah, $10. I couldn't pass it up. Got a Leo.
Yeah, I've got. Well, I would say I have 3, but one of them's going out to Super Awesome Geek. So
cool. I picked up this one's pretty cool. It's a Lotus Stray double rebake.
Oh my goodness. I'm about to start crying.
That one on new type was like $17.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's a pretty sick Gundam.
Yeah. Whew. That is nice.
And then the last one, I got the Vidar, which I think looks really cool.
Yeah, I like got the fencing sword.
Yeah, everybody kind of has them, I think, but I like the jetpacks he has, or thrusters, whatever, on his knees.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can pick that up, but
no, I see that. Yeah.
That's what sold me on him. But, so those are the 6 I have lying in wait. If I can get on a stream or something on a Saturday.
Yeah.
But weeknights is tough for me because I wake up so early. So like even if it starts at 7, I only get like 2-3 hours to build. So
yeah.
And I hate leaving them halfway because then I got to finish it on my own. And
yeah. Oh no, trust me. I was like the hour we were doing is almost like an hour and a half on Saturday with the stream. Yeah. I was kind of like, I started it and then I'm like, I was like, do I finish? But I'm like, oh, I got the stream on Monday. I'll finish it then. But that's why I was like, I'll do a little bit now. Unbox some figures.
Well, if I can get my stupid arse to figure out how to get doing live streams, then I'll do more of that type of stuff. But
yeah, but you have a wealth of knowledge amongst everybody in this community who can help you if need be.
Oh yeah,
with that. So
I just like I don't
it's
know
a,
if you watched my hunt video, but I was saying like I'll step into it and I'll start reading, and I could do it on my laptop, which is a crappy laptop, so it's like 13 years old, so
yeah.
it doesn't have the memory or RAM or anything to keep up with today's standards. So I don't want it to be laggy.
Yeah.
And then I have StreamYard, I have an account with them. So I'm like, I just need to figure out how to merge the two together. And as soon as I start watching the tutorials, I'm just like, I'm like, I can't do it.
No, I understand that. Yeah. Like that was I mean, that was me. It was like I think I started streaming. I don't know if my first or my second was
Yeah,
like,
you were early in your channel.
yeah, it was like I got to 50 and I think it was around my birthday too. So, that's when I did the hot chip challenge and all this stuff with my brother. And so, but yeah, I was nervous. Like even to today, the biggest thing with any of this is I am always nervous. Like I am like even like now, I don't like talking in front of people, but for some reason this feels fine. I don't know.
The nerves don't bother me surprisingly, like with as anxious as I am, but
yeah,
yeah, I don't know, for whatever reason I won't learn it.
oh.
To my detriment, probably.
So what's for dinner tonight?
Oh, I haven't figured that out yet.
Oh.
Probably a Stouffer's meal or something like that, just something quick. But I did make sauce and meatballs yesterday, so I might throw that in the microwave too.
Look at this person. Who is this guy?
What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, Rocco?
I can't stick around for long because I'm in the middle of making dinner. It's in the oven right now, but I wanted to find out, Nathan, what can I do to get you to do another hot chip challenge?
Let's see. See, that's a dangerous question for you to ask.
Yeah. You just found those Motu wrestling figures.
I know.
So. I did. They're up in the car right now. I haven't even brought them in the house yet. They're still in the car.
Man.
We need to talk about this because I'm going to break you out of that nervous shell you've got, and we're going to do it over some hot chips, I think.
Okay.
A little sleeping versus Nathan hot chip challenge.
Ooh. Maybe a team against Mr. G-Force. A 2-on-1 match. Maybe G-Force is a tag team partner.
All right. I'm all right with hot stuff.
Oh, I got to go, guys. Oven is beeping. I got to go pull the pork loin out. I will talk to you gents soon.
Oh, pork loin.
Later,
all
bud.
right. See you. Oh, see now. Ooh. Hot chip challenge, huh?
Huh. I'm not bad with hot stuff. It's the next day that kills you.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah.
It's hot on the way out too.
Oh, trust me. Oh, after that one, it was. Oh, yeah. I still remember that too.
I'm not a fan of like really abusive stuff, like just like that Hot Ones challenge or whatever, where they're on like 2 million on that scale. I don't need to just corrupt my whole innards.
Yeah, that's me. Like I'll eat hot food. I don't have a problem with hot food.
Right.
But yeah, like what was it? There was one day my wife went to this one chicken place and all they do is hot chicken. And I'm like, oh, okay, take a couple bites. Oh, this is good. It's good. But it's like the more you eat, the hotter it becomes.
Right.
And it's like, I can't eat anymore.
And I'm still like hungry, but my mouth's on fire.
Exactly. And I'm like, oh.
Hey, did you ever find out where Joey's at? I saw you comment that you were asking if he was in Southern Cal.
No, I was having some internet issues, so I don't know if he ever responded.
I didn't see him respond to it.
I know he said at one point that he lived in San Diego.
Yeah.
But then he said he moved to the suburbs, so I don't know if it's the suburbs there or
right.
if he moved out of state. But I don't know. From what it looks like, he might be in Southern California. But man, I want to see that collection. Like
within a driving distance, at least, probably, right? I don't know California that well, but
if he's in San Diego or a suburb around San Diego, yeah, it's 2 hours. It's easy. It's easy 2 hours.
Not bad. That's not bad.
So, I mean, I go before the pandemic, I went to San Diego Comic-Con and we just drove down. So
that's one on the bucket list. I've never been to a con, but
hold on
I was gonna go.
You gotta see my what?
Never.
Oh my goodness.
And I don't mind dressing up, but the cosplay doesn't bother me. You know, I'm a toy geek, but never been to a con.
Like I've been going to cons since I was like 10. And it was just because my parents, they're kind of nerdy, but not like overly nerdy like me. But they, I always tell people I became a nerd because my parents had gone to see the first Superman movie. And literally right before my mom gave birth to me, they had just gotten back from the movie.
Oh, no kidding.
We got Mr. Dave. We got
y'all Comic Cons and just summon me here from the other world.
Hold on a second.
Come to scold me.
We have ourselves a bona fide celebrity in the house.
What? Why you gotta say that? What? Just because I make an appearance on ESPN?
Yes, exactly.
You did. I missed that.
Yeah. The Bills game yesterday. The Buffalo Ghostbusters, which is the charity cosplay group I'm a part of. We do Toys for Tots year round. Right Buffalo Bills invited us to come down on their boulevard, where they have a bunch of like tents of local businesses, other things that they everything's free. Nice little experience. Like you do, there's an interactive video with Josh Allen because he's our star quarterback. So cool. They do a lot of different stuff, and they invited us down. We're like, sure. One, it's Halloween.
You're right,
of course. So I mean, well, the Buffalo fans, we're known for tailgating as it is. We can be a little rowdy.
Yeah.
So they invited us down there. So we were there probably about 7:30 in the morning until about 1:30.
Uh-huh.
We didn't get tickets, but it's still it's a fun experience. We get a lot of people, a lot of creative costumes there.
No, that's awesome.
And if you guys have never tried peanut butter whiskey, you definitely should. It's not bad.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah, peanut butter whiskey. But yeah, we did that, and one of the camera crews were going around, and they saw us because it wasn't just us. We had one of our Ecto ones, one of our Ecto cars. We have one of our members has a Subaru that he decked out in full Ghostbuster gear. If you guys want to check it out, just go to Facebook, the Buffalo Ghostbusters. Just check it out. There's a video of it. We took a bunch of pictures from there.
But it wasn't just Dave's dimension. It was Dave and the missus were both there.
The wife was suited up in because she's a part of the group.
Yep.
So Mrs. Dimension was there, and the rest of the Buffalo Ghostbusters. In fact, I'm going to be releasing a video in a day or two because we're doing a pretty awesome giveaway, and that's going to benefit the Toys for Tots as well.
Oh, nice.
We got our hands on not one but two posters for Ghostbusters Afterlife that are actually autographed by several of the actors and director from the movie.
Oh, nice.
So we're gonna be wrapping that off, and I got a few little incentives going on with that. So a video is gonna be dropping in a day or two with that. But like I said, it goes for Toys for Tots. So I mean that's why we do it year round. But GeForce, as far as like Comic Cons, I trust me, I get it, because I didn't dress up for a Comic Con until 2 years ago. A little bit more than 2 years ago, because I've gone to a Comic Con once or twice in regular clothes, and I always thought it was pretty cool. But and also, it was in the summertime, but it was a very hot, non-ventilated place.
Right.
Niagara Falls Comic Con, Nova Scotia Center, up here in Niagara Falls, New York, and it was hotter than a mother. Okay, you roast in that. Now, first time I did a con, me being a big guy, I was a lot heavier than I am right now. You can't get flight suits in the size I was in. You could get some coveralls, but I wanted to do a little bit better than that. I spent believe it or not, I spent about $180 on a suit, but it was a custom-made flight suit. I basically sent them my measurements. They made me a suit. This thing was probably about 3 to 4 times thicker than your average flight suit. If it was wintertime,
nice canvas.
It keeps me warm in the wintertime. But this thing, I was roasting. Mind you, this was like around June. Okay?
Ooh.
Hotter than mug. It's just, I'm sweating buckets. Plus, I was heavier. I was about 465, 470 at the time.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. And what I wore was, I did a Ghostbusters Back to the Future mashup. Okay. I built a proton pack because Christopher Lloyd was going to be there.
Okay.
Ooh.
I mean, if the doc is going to be there, I got to come out full blast, right?
Yeah.
Plus,
pretty much.
that was the 35th anniversary of Ghostbusters, my two favorite fandoms. So I said, what if I combine the two? I was not a part of the Buffalo Ghostbusters back then. I was just I just thought, like, what if I did this? I'm sure this is something nobody's ever seen before. Let me see if I can pull it off. So I go there. I made my pack. It took me a couple months because I bought a spare pack, heavily modified it. The design went through about 5 or 6 changes. And, I fabricated a bunch of stuff. Like, I've never done cosplay before. I'd never really done prop before. This was my first attempt at all this stuff. Cosplaying, creating some of the components. And it blew, like, people were like, asking me left and right, can I take a picture of your pack? Let me get a picture with you. Which is pretty awesome onto itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's what hooks every cosplayer gets hooked on this. When this happens, you get a little kid come up to you. Okay, you get a little kid like, oh my, they're like, mother says, oh, my son's a big Ghostbuster fan. Would you mind if you took a picture with him? Yeah, sure. Twist my freaking arm, right? So,
can I get a picture with your kid?
Yeah.
Right.
So I take the picture with her son, and he turns to me and says, I want to be just like you.
Oh,
like I'm holding back the tears. Like, I'm ready to just start crying here. Like, because I let the kid hold my PKE meter, with the picture, because he's got his own little Ghostbuster, little like Spirit Halloween outfit. So I'm like, of course. Then after that, she says, oh, thank you so much. Where are you set up at? She thought I was a professional. She thought I was part of an actual setup. I'm like, I'm a guest just like you, ma'am. I'm not. I'm just, visiting the Comic-Con myself. This is something I created myself. But the Ontario Ghostbusters are set up. I believe it's another 2 rows over if you want to check them out. But that was like my first cosplay experience, and it just kind of like it hooked me. In fact, give me a minute.
Love show and tell with Dave.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Got the Mr. Fusion up there.
Mr. Fusion. I got the flux bar right here that lights up. And the great thing was, this flux capacitor. It's a Yahtzee one, so it automatically shakes just by walking around.
I love that it's Yahtzee. I love it.
Well, I mean, I was looking for a flux capacitor to put on there, right?
Yeah.
It just so happens that this is Yahtzee, so by me moving around, it automatically lights up.
That's awesome.
This was a USB like car charger.
Yep.
So I just gutted it out. I mean, I just got really crafty, a lot of joyance fabrics, kind of.
Wow.
Like I got some wood pieces right here, wrapped it in hazard tape, and yeah, this is a Spirit, the stock Spirit wand. I just heavily modified it. There's a kit I got with the lights here. Wrap some blue, grip tape like you would have on the hockey stick.
Yep.
And yeah, even on the other side, I have little. I got a Back to the Future themed Ghostbusters patch.
All right.
And this is actually, I'm a member of a group called Ghostbusters Universe, or a big crossover group that specializes in it. I got LED lights in this sidebar right here that I actually fill up with hair gel, so it looks like slime.
Wow.
Wow.
And sadly, I'm trying to part ways with this.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Because I'm trying to free up some funds.
Oh, so you decided? You decided?
I'm going for it. The HasLab. I got to go for it.
Yeah.
But I have a couple people who are interested in it. But I mean, I look at it this way. One, I built that a couple years back. It's been sitting for 2 years. So one, I mean, it's my first prop. Yeah, I love it. But here's the thing: I haven't really had an opportunity to wear it in a couple of years. There's been a lot of people who've complimented on that pack and who said, "Oh, they wish they could have it." So I figure I'd rather let someone get use out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus, it frees up some extra room I could put for, because I really want to do an Evil Dead proton pack.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You know, a really dirty red shell. You know, have some cracks where I have some LED lights just glowing like green, and I want to make the cyclotron lights green. You know, have a little wand that's connected onto a chainsaw.
Chainsaw blade.
Wow.
You know, I got a couple ideas for it.
That's cool.
So, I mean, you know, I love the mashups.
I don't even know if I knew about cons before I was 30. I really don't think it was even on my radar at that point. Like, I was strictly toys, and that was all I was focused on. Well, like, I loved Halloween, and I would dress up for that. But
I mean, you guys are about the same age. I'm about 40. I'm 43, so
yeah. I'm 48, so.
You grew up as a kid. You heard of the Star Trek Comic Cons, the Trekkies, the Treks.
Yeah. I heard of that type of stuff.
Yeah, we really didn't hear about that stuff until like maybe the 90s, like late 90s.
Yeah.
Early 2000s. Yeah. I think that's when it really started getting big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Nathan, I saw something in the news today.
What?
I don't know why the hell we don't have them here. In Japan, they have Gundam Cafes.
Oh, really?
They have Gundam Cafes that they're going to shut down because I guess they're not doing well or something. How crazy is that?
Yeah, they need to somebody needs to bring that over here.
I'm like, that would make some money. And I know one person who would be more than willing to buy in on their franchise. You and I know who that is.
Straight out of South Carolina. Mr. KBG.
It's crazy.
Yeah. No, but cons, like I've been in the cons so long. Like most of them were the small cons.
Yeah.
Like there was one that used to come. They used to be at my where like when I lived in Maryland.
Okay.
And it was in a city called Silver Springs, and it was called Jubilee. That was the con.
Nathan, I'm going to try and share something here with you real quick, okay?
Okay.
You see if this will work. I'm still learning this.
You sharing it on Instagram?
No, I'm going to share this to you through.
Oh, I got you. I got you. And poof.
Okay, see? Gundam Cafe.
Ooh.
Bandai will start processing the closing of all physical and online Gundam Cafe facilities. The final cafe will close by the end of March 2022.
What?
And apparently, like it's like a store. It's a Gundam Cafe. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You put like, I guarantee if you did that in New York City, maybe Florida, California, I mean, you could really. I mean, they would do extremely well.
Do either of you watch that girl, Gumplamelli?
I've watched a couple of her videos.
I watch it pretty regularly.
She's attractive enough. I'm a regular viewer, but
yes.
Purely for the articles, right?
Purely for the Gundams. But
those two.
She goes to Japan kind of frequently.
Yeah.
And
she's got an insane Gundam collection too.
Yeah. There are just mad places that just carry Gundams over there.
Oh yeah.
You can go to any side shop and they got stuff we've never seen before. But it's pretty wild. If you ever get a chance, go check her videos out in Japan. And
no, that made me kind of get back into watching Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
Like just seeing her channel, and then
I just started watching Unicorn last night.
Ooh, I can't wait! Can't wait to find out. Are you watching it on Netflix?
Netflix, yeah.
Okay.
See, I don't have Netflix, so I don't get no Gundam love.
Well, I take the cheap way, and I'll explain why I say that.
Okay.
Part of their Magenta plan is it includes Netflix.
Okay.
And like I'm only paying, I think like I'm paying I forgot what it is. It's like almost $6 or something a month I'm paying for it. So it's like a discount.
Well, T-Mobile's giving away free iPhone 13s now too with their plans. So
if you sign up, if you're a new member.
Just found a down figure.
Yeah, I have cats. That's why I have down figures. My one cat, she loves to jump on. Oh, by the way, you want to hear? Speaking of figures, so I'm at a Target yesterday. They got a bunch of boxes, all labeled Marvel Legends, right?
Oh yeah.
But my Target, they don't like people messing around with the boxes, like the fresh stock.
Right.
So my wife's like, well, why don't you open it? I'm just not gonna mess. I'm not gonna. Get on some, part-time workers' bad side. I'm not going to deal with a little, college kid and get them hyped up and have them take a swing at me or something.
Catch them on a power trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whatever. It'll be there another time. So we had to go buy some 3M strips because I use them for hanging all my stuff here at home.
Yeah.
And so we go to the same Target. Figured, okay, they should be out there today, right? Ain't nothing. Everything's exactly the same. Exactly the same. It was a new stock. All the shelves were exactly as they were. All the pegs were exactly as they were. There was no new stock. Because I'm like, I told her, no, in my luck, it's just going to be a bunch of Eternals. But it wasn't even that. There was no new stock of anything put out there. Because it's either Eternals or Mobius. Nothing against the Mobius figure. I'm not really keen on getting it because if it peg warms long enough, I'll get him on clearance.
Yeah. It's not like they have a Spider-Man wave, a Colossus wave, an Armadillo wave, that you can't find those figures hardly.
The Watcher.
Well, what's going pretty quick is Sleeping brought this up about the I think it was Sleeping or someone brought up about the Vulture figure. I know this is petty of me, but I can't bring myself to drop $42 on that figure.
You know how much that Build-A-Figure costs?
Oh, I'm sure. Probably
just
about
to piece it together.
Maybe
that Thor alone is more than what Vulture's going for.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some of the pieces go dirt cheap, but it's like I don't know. It just feels weird buying that figure because he doesn't look all that terribly great. I mean, don't get me
Right.
wrong. I think it's a cool figure. I just don't think it's $42 cool. And occasionally Target likes to do a little discount on toys every now and again, so I'm going to wait.
This is how much of the original Vulture I have. I have his motors.
And I'm sure the new one probably has a little bit better paint application on it, I would imagine.
Yeah, probably.
But I'm just not stoked on it because, one, if you're going to display him properly, you need his wings and everything to be out, and that's going to take up more space.
Yeah, it's the same as Goliath.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like 18-inch wingspan.
Yeah, that's another one I have yet to unbox. But when I was at Target, I did come across. Any you guys into the Masters of the Universe Revelation?
I haven't bought any, but I like them.
I got the He-Man, I got Skeletor, I got Evil Lyn, and I have Skelegod and Battle Cat. So I was at Target, and they had this one for $19.99. Faker.
How much though?
$19.99. $20.
Wow, that's like half off, isn't it? And then
I'm like, for $20, twist my arm, I'll take it.
Right.
And I like, what I like is, I mean, I like that they give us a lot of accessories here. You got the head that comes on them, which is like half skin ripped off. Then you got the Terminator style head, and then you got another head on there. That's 3 heads right there. You got different armor on there. You got the shield, and you got the sword, and we have alternate hands. I mean, basically, Mattel is, I mean, I know this is not the best received cartoon series, let's be honest. But their figures, it's been NECA style. I mean, NECA scale, they've been giving us alternate heads, alternate hands. They've been giving us accessories.
Yeah.
And I think us as collectors, that's kind of what we're into. You know, I mean, how many times, like, okay, look at the, was it not the What If, but the Captain America series of figures. You know, that the whole Disney Plus, the whole Disney Plus wave, they've given us almost no accessories with the exception of Baron Zemo. He had the best accessories, I think. But you can give Bucky a weapon.
She has like a staff or something behind her, but you can't even see it in the packaging. The only reason I picked this up is because it's unpunched.
No.
But, I mean, the retro, you don't get anything with them hardly.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's the Revelation.
Yeah, that's the coolest Evil Lyn I've seen in my whole time.
For a bag. And she comes with the traditional head too.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I thought about picking her up just because she looked that cool. She's a really good figure.
I mean, even Skeletor, they gave him his regular staff, his Havoc staff, and the other staff with the circle on it. I keep forgetting what that scepter is called.
I don't know.
But I mean, they came up with a lot of. I mean, not for nothing against the show, but they have some very awesome figures.
Yeah.
Even Battle Cat, you can take his armor off.
Yep.
And using his tail, you can actually prop him to stand up.
Oh, wow.
In fact, I got a video where I did that with him. I compared him to the re-release Motu Battle Cat because I don't have that one, but my wife does because she likes the old figures. AW. America's Most Wanted. The man who will take down Salacious Rum.
Oh, you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth.
Well, I mean, the only thing that can bring down AMW is if Salacious calls for reinforcements with the army.
We got an army.
I mean, Monkey Lizards.
They got a Hulk, but we got an army. We'll see. We'll see.
It's going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I've got some ideas on where to take this.
So, yeah, Nathan and I were talking earlier, and I think it would be hilarious.
So, are you Salacious's Paul Heyman? Are you his manager?
I am his executive special assistant, which pretty much in the job description says anything management wants you to do.
Well, isn't it the same title? Isn't that the same title Miss Elizabeth had with Macho Man?
It could be, but I ain't sleeping with him.
Nathan, it's always the quiet one.
You better be careful. You never know what your boss is going to ask you.
Hey, like he says, he's a lover.
He is a generous lover, from what I hear.
So,
yep.
But yeah, I mean, I picked this up for $20, so I'm like, yeah. The only one I haven't grabbed is Moss Man. I mean, he looks like a pretty cool figure, but he's in the show for all of 3 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And it's a shame because he's voiced by Alan Oppenheimer, who was the original Skeletor.
Oh.
I guess he's up in the age. He really can't do that much. But I mean, it was cool that they kind of gave him a cameo in there. But
yeah,
I don't
know. I'm waiting for like wave 3 and 4 for those lines because they got.
I saw
like,
some people.
Looks pretty cool, but I want to see Man at Arms. The sculpt I saw of him looks pretty badass.
Some people are posting videos today of Man at Arms, and then someone I don't even think I know in the Masters of the Universe universe. But yeah, there were some new figures popping up on YouTube today.
A lot of characters, like even what's his name? Beastman looks pretty badass.
Yeah, that was kind of a different take. I didn't watch the show, so I don't know.
Yeah, he looked badass, but he was kind of a bitch because he was all for evil and like
kind of
love and just like
kind of. Yeah, I'm like, dude, you.
I thought Orko looked pretty bad.
Yeah. Orko looked good, and his story arc in the series.
Yeah.
Like him and Evil Lynn, they showed sides to them that we never saw in the show, and I kind of like that. I know a lot of people felt it was kind of feministic, like Teela's just like, it wasn't the same Teela. This isn't the same show,
right?
It's based on the show we grew up with. It's darker. It has to be darker. It's 2021. It's not 1984 anymore. Okay,
right. This is an after-school special.
Yeah.
I mean, and honestly, for those who haven't seen it, I mean, I'm going to spoil it. Come on, let's be honest. It's the thing where Teela finds out who He-Man really was, and that other people were in on the secret, and she feels betrayed by it. She wants nothing to do with magic anymore, and just so happens that after so much time happens, she's apparently the only hope that can kind of bring things back together. And I think that's the best way of putting it without spoiling a whole lot.
Right.
I mean, the show is called Masters of the Universe, not He-Man.
Exactly.
The Masters
and I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you pretty much take out Skeletor and He-Man for the bulk of the show, which I liked.
Yeah.
Which like we grew up on that, though.
Yeah.
So I understand their disappointment or whatever it is that people are griping about, but
I know some people gripe.
It's a different show. It's not the same thing.
I know a few small contingent gripe that there was no mention of Adam's sister.
Yeah.
Of She-Ra.
Yeah.
I mean, we hear references about Hordak. A few.
Yeah.
And I would really love to see them bring Hordak into this.
Well, then that
introduces the Horde and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine a much darker version of the Horde?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that would be pretty badass. I mean, I loved how, like, even the really messed up stuff like they did with what was his name? Cyclops?
Oh, Triclops?
Triclops.
Oh,
making him like this
cult?
kind of like the whole like cults, like this nanite kind of Borg.
You ever been to Walmart late at night?
Huh?
You ever been to Walmart late at night?
Yes.
That's the Masters of the Universe right there.
But I loved who they got to voice him though. Henry Rollins?
Oh, Henry Rollins is the best.
And I mean, he's done some pretty awesome voiceovers for cartoons. And Batman Beyond, he was Mad Stan, the bomber.
I saw Henry Rollins in Black Flag, which was okay. And then I saw him do a spoken word show. He was phenomenal.
I mean,
so funny, so on target, kept your attention the whole time. He's amazing.
Back in the day, when he first appeared on Politically Incorrect on ABC late at night, people were like, "Who? Like, oh, you're gonna have a rock star on here? You're gonna have a musician?" But he's the most like you could literally. I know people who would sit and pay to listen to him hours on end.
I did.
I mean, I would love to meet him in person because, like, I've seen him. Like, I watched him on Politically Incorrect for years. Anytime he's appeared on the show, I mean, he's one of the most intelligent people. You wouldn't think, like, you see this guy in a t-shirt and jeans and a shaved head, and, the crew cut head, and, if you ever seen his videos, Matt, awesome rocker, and then he's got some of the most intelligent views that, like, my dream political discussion would be like him, George Carlin, because he was another one. George Carlin had so much insight.
Yep. He's still relevant to today. I mean, you put on any of his skits and you're like, wait a second, is he talking about the 2020s? Wait.
Yeah.
I wish he was still around because, I mean, could you imagine how he would attack cancel culture and the Karens? I mean,
it'd be crazy.
I love that Chappelle's going against it, and Chappelle's another one. I mean, he does some funny skits and he does some very stupid humor, but look at what he did. He had a bunch of chances at success. He's appeared on shows. If you go way, way back, he's appeared on Home Improvement. He even appeared on Cosby Show in one of the last few seasons of it.
Oh, wow.
With him and Jim Brewer. Of course, there's been, Robin Hood Men in Tights. He's been in a lot of stuff, but he didn't hit it big until what, maybe 10 or 12 years ago?
Yeah, and then he turned Comedy Central down.
And basically, he's, what was it, 2.5 seasons? I think he did. He got the most bang for his buck. He got his money, and then he said, "You know what? Peace. You guys are crowding me a little too much. Peace. I'm out." He took himself a little siesta down in Africa. He went to Africa, like, what was it, six months or so?
Yeah.
But he took his money. He didn't spend it on frivolous stuff. He bought himself some land. Was it, I think, I want to say Michigan, or
he's in the Midwest somewhere.
Yeah. He bought himself, like, not really, I don't want to call it a compound, but it kind of is. But he bought himself his home, and everything is bought and paid for years to come.
Yep.
His family's provided, and he's like, I'm out, bitches. That's what he basically did. I mean, instead of, like, you see a lot of people in the music industry, TV, movies, they're wasting their money on all these things, and he's like, you know what? I got my bank. I'm good. He comes back every now and again to do a special to keep relevant.
Yep.
To keep in the media, He's being smart.
He's touring with Rogan currently.
Yeah.
So those two are just killing it, I'm sure.
And that's another thing. Rogan sometimes can be an ass, let's be honest. But he's also very intelligent. He's another one. He's
the first to tell you he's not intelligent. He's like, you're listening to me, I'm a monkey. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just giving you my opinion.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you would value honesty over BS any day. I mean,
right. That's why people like him.
Would you rather have someone give you a bunch of flash, or would you rather have them straight shoot?
Just tell you what they think. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean,
no, that's crazy.
There's been a few people, like another one, because talking about wrestling, Mankind.
Yeah.
He's not the most intelligent person in the world, but when he has something to say, I mean, come on, the guy's what, New York Times bestseller how many times over? He's written kid books.
He knows how to make money. That's one thing he's pretty smart at. He changes persona 3-4 times.
Yeah. Dude love
just Mankind, because they're like, hey, we're gonna go this way. Okay, I'll make that money.
I mean, because, like, I'm sure you guys have seen, like, the documentaries that he's been a part of, and he's even said, listen, I wasn't the greatest person. I wasn't the most technical person, but I had the heart. And that's what he did. Oh, you want me to do this? I mean, look at those Japanese death matches that he pretty much did. You know, he put his body out there, and you know,
even the WCW matches, like back in the 80s and stuff, he was always in barbed wire matches and ladder matches and all that hardcore stuff before it was even really a thing.
Now, I always thought that they should have explored him, get him in the movies. They could have done some stuff like with him putting his body out there. Like they could have done some really, really good stuff with him. You know, get the right script and all. I mean, hell, they pushed Hogan so hard. I mean, Hogan wound up doing what? Okay, let's look at it. No Holds Barred, which I actually like, believe it or not. Suburban Commando, which it's kind of a funny one.
Rocky 3.
Yeah. I'm hearing his voice as he's doing the entrance music with seeing him in the big white hat. And he made Stallone look so small in that. That was hilarious.
Oh my God, did he ever?
But I mean, like he wound up doing like years later. He was doing Mr. Nanny was the movie he did.
Oh yeah,
I remember Mr. Nanny.
Some really bad stuff. He was just doing stuff for a payday.
Yeah,
I think he even had a TV show for a hot second.
Yeah, Thunder in Paradise, which was on TNT.
Yeah, I think that was supposed to be like his version of like trying to.
That was with
like Baywatch
and John Lemon, which is the son of Jack Lemmon. It was like an action series where they were like former SEALs, and they had this.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Armored up boat that was kind of like a cigarette boat that was all armored up. It was supposed to be like Airwolf, but on water, basically.
Yeah.
And that boat actually was repainted and used in McHale's Navy.
Oh, no kidding.
That Tim Curry was driving around in.
Tim Curry's off.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, I mean that's like why you figure like they could have thrown Mick Foley in like some kind of weird action comedy or something, you know? I mean, like the chemistry between him and The Rock with The Rock and Sock. I mean, that would have been perfect as like some weird messed up buddy cop type situation, or you know, him as the father. He could have pulled off being an everyday kind of father kind of thing, you know?
Everyday Joe.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Yeah, I think Hollywood was, I mean, it still is, it's just stupid, and they look for the looks first, and then if you can act, oh okay, well that's an extra bonus then.
Well, honestly, John Cena, I don't really think he's a great actor, but I enjoyed The Marine and I enjoyed 12 Rounds. If you ever saw that one.
Oh no, I've seen him.
And actually,
that's why I got quiet.
The second 12 Rounds wasn't bad. The one with Randy Orton. That wasn't too bad. But the Marine movies after Cena, they just got worse between Ted DiBiase Jr. and was in a few of those, I think.
Yeah, The Miz is like the guy carrying it now. I think he's done like 3 or 4 of them.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Oh, speaking of Hollywood, somehow one of my favorite movies is getting another sequel. Boondock Saints.
What?
Boondock Saints is a good movie.
It is a good movie.
Norman Reedus and Sean Flattery they're signed up. So,
really?
Which is interesting because Reedus is signed up for a spin-off series for The Walking Dead. So the fact that I guess they're going to work with him on getting him some time so he can make movies, because he hasn't done a movie in a hot minute. I mean, I don't think he's appeared in a movie since The Walking Dead started 11 years ago.
Oh.
I mean, and let's be honest, I mean, for the most part, his big hits were the Boondock Saints.
Yeah. Because
he played that little bitch of a snitch in Blade 2.
Blade 2.
He was like when if you saw Blade 2 in the beginning when Blade is looking for Whistler, he finds him, and in the meantime, Scud, which was Norman Reedus' character, was like the guy who was working on the cars, making some weapons, but he was really working for the vampires.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
My mind works really different.
You got a good movie knowledge. I'll give you that.
Yeah, you do.
But
I need to remember to call you.
Did you guys watch the Boba Fett trailer today?
Yes, I'm psyched. I'm looking forward to that.
I didn't even know
I've been looking forward. I don't know how I feel about the trailer itself. It gives little hints, which I'm okay with. I don't want you to spoil anything, but just left me wanting more, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't give you like it for me. I'm sitting there, of course, I'm going to be excited about it. I'm looking forward to it, but it didn't give you so much like you're like, oh, I can't wait. No, it gave you like, this is going to be great. When it comes out, it's going to be great, and I'm going to enjoy it. It didn't give you too much, Right.
I hate when they do that and spoil
when you have nachos, you want to be able to still grab the chip. You don't want all the chips soaked in cheese, right? Or you don't want it to taste all like jalapenos. You want to have a little bit of, you want it to just enough, but not too much.
You don't want to grab the nucleus right off the bat.
You get the hot cheese, you pick up a chip, you're burning your fingers already. You don't want that. Come on.
Right.
Nathan knows what I'm talking about. That's why he was cracking up there. But it looks good. You know what it gives me like? It gives me like a vibe like it gives me almost, if you saw the Netflix Luke Cage.
Yeah.
It kind of gives me a little vibe like that, because towards the end of the second season, it turned, Luke Cage is going to be like, he's kind of like making the decision, like he's going to try and do whatever he has to keep Harlem safe.
Yeah.
Like in the trailer, because you saw the trailer, you said G-Force, right?
No, the trailer for Boba.
Yeah. Remember how he says, Jabba ruled by fear. I want to rule by respect.
Yep.
You're still gonna have to rule by fear. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, it's like I think it almost gives me a Godfather kind of feel.
Well,
like you want to try and
do
a
fine line between respect and fear, anyway. You can cross it pretty quick. But I was curious if that's Din Djarin's voice that you hear.
Yeah.
That's questioning him, like he says he's not a bounty hunter, and then you hear that voice, and it kind of sounds like Din, but
I mean, it's going to be interesting. But a couple of things I kind of want to see is, is he going to go against, what was it, Crimson Dawn?
From Solo?
Yeah.
Is
Because
that
later
the same time frame?
I mean, well, you never know how long Crimson Dawn could be going on the whole time.
Yeah.
Because this is after
Kira kind of takes off at the end of Solo, so
I mean, for all we know, and I mean, let's be honest, could we see? And this is just me being a fanboy, wishful thinking. Give me a little bit of Darth Maul.
Yeah, I'd love some Darth.
Because we saw him at the end of Solo in the hologram. Right?
Yeah.
Therefore, we have to clean his jiggly bits. And it looks like we got the strongest man in the Toyverse, Geek Strong. What's going on?
The only thing I don't know about though is because Solo was
that was pre
Episode 4.
Yeah.
And then Mando's after the end of the Empire, so that's a big time jump.
But it is a big time jump, but also, I mean, depending on the Force and which side Darth Maul is residing on, because is he full Sith or is he kind of gray in between? Because we know that they have different powers. We never really knew what his specific Force abilities were. And
I think Clone Wars delved into it a little bit, but
I mean, you just never know. I mean, like I said, it's a bit of a long shot.
Yeah,
it's just a fanboy wishing for something that might not happen.
Okay, Okay.
But, I mean, let's be honest. He's Dave Filoni's been giving us a lot of stuff that we really wanted and stuff we didn't even know we wanted. So, I mean, it would be cool to see, like, even if we don't get Darth Maul, maybe we come across Darth Maul's Boba Scarface Fett. Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll come across, a pupil of his, someone who is, who knows? Darth Maul could have even had a freaking kid, for all we know. I know he's got the robotic legs, but you never know in this world. Clones and everything. Because Jango didn't have a son the natural way, right?
Yeah.
Just saying. So it could be interesting,
What if they introduce Omega into it?
Is it Omega or Amiga?
Depends on what part of Australia or New Zealand you're from.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I know that they're supposed to be coming out with a figure for Omega, but I'm sorry, that's a pass on me.
I'm gonna get it.
I mean,
I don't care with the Bad Batch. I'm gonna get the whole line just because I'm already invested in it.
I want Wrecker, I want Tech, I want everybody, but she's gonna be low on my list. Let's just put it that way.
Right now, I'm just missing Imperial Crosshair as far as what's been actually out.
I have yet to see a Wrecker in real life.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my pre-order from GameStop.
I've seen the pictures, and he looks badass.
Oh,
he looks amazing.
Yeah, I just got my Imperial Crosshair yesterday.
I saw a picture
from Walmart.
Lucky boy.
Well, yeah, a month later.
Yeah, compared to other people's reviews, maybe, but
yeah.
See, I only have the regular cross because there's only one Crosshairs out there, right?
No, there's two.
There's two now.
I just got the original one. I don't have the newer one then.
Yeah, because there's the Bad Batch one, and then
I got the Bad Batch one. That's the only one I have right now.
But then they had the Imperial one where he,
basically black instead of gray and a little different paint and helmet.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for it. I can't wait for December.
I just want to see if Disney's going to try and pull it where they change the name of the ship. They better not. I'm sorry. That's always going to be Slave One.
Yeah, it is. The one thing that I think Disney might do, and I don't know how Star Wars fans are going to feel about it. I'm kind of okay with it because I like the way Marvel's going in that direction. But like that multiverse just opens up every possibility of any storyline they ever want to create. You can just say, oh, it's in this universe, or oh, it's in that universe. You don't have to stay true to canon.
The What If? The What If's got me hooked because I read the What If comic as a kid.
Yeah.
And this was my favorite episode of the whole What If series, the Zombie World.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
I'm on the hunt for these. This guy, I found him at freaking Best Buy. I can't find the What Ifs anywhere else, but I found him at Best Buy.
I didn't see any at Best Buy yesterday, but
I saw some today at Walmart.
They're the only two I have.
Nice. The captains.
I got the. I have the whole wave.
We got the queen of the mods here.
Nim's in the chat.
The Empress of Editing.
Hey, Jen.
Speaking of Imperial Crosshair.
That's not nice to say about her.
Bang! He's got a different gun, too.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Yeah,
I had the Trooper that came with that wave, and I got the original Crosshairs, but those are the only ones I have. But I've seen pictures of Tech. I wasn't too psyched. I mean, you would have thought they would have done like his goggles and stuff a little bit better.
Yeah. I don't like that his goggles are on his face.
Yeah.
Or on his helmet, not his face. But I'm going to have him helmeted anyway, so it doesn't bother me.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they wanted to. They don't even want you popping the head on and off.
Oh,
But,
I mean,
we do that with Marvel anyways, and it's the same company.
Yeah.
But David Carell, I don't know if you guys.
I know David Carell. I follow him on Instagram and see his stats.
He offered on Papa's channel last night. Anybody that wants a set of 3D printed goggles and a data pad for him, that he would send it just for shipping costs.
Oh wow, awesome!
Oh, I have to hit him up then. Fabulous, crazy. Blue Harvest is here.
Oh, Blue! It's past your bedtime, buddy. You're an old man.
You know, it's funny because speaking of Blue Harvest, like next year, the wife and I just finished talking about taking a trip out to Europe.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like around Oktoberfest. We're going to Munich.
Good time.
Beer Fest.
Oh, yes.
Das Boots.
I hope so.
Instead of Epcot, you can just go travel the world there.
Nathan,
yeah.
If you do that, you gotta drink the Das Boot and you gotta have somebody record it. We gotta see proof.
If they have it, I will drink it.
That's one crazy movie I love to watch.
Das Boot.
Yep.
I've never seen
I've only seen it once, but I liked it.
Beer Fest? The movie Beer Fest?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yes.
That's nice.
I ordered that thing the second it went live. Not hide nor hair of when it's come.
Now, I always say this. I think they could have done the stomp. I don't have a stomper in person, but I've seen plenty of videos.
Yep.
At the very least, not a removable one, but they could have had it where it kind of opens up to show side.
That's the only way I'll get one.
Hold it in. I think that would have been killer.
That's the only way I'll get
one. The Toy
one.
Box one does it. I think. Did Vern do a video on that?
Somebody did do one where it was like two different versions.
Yeah, they did a comparison. I think it was Vern at Oakhurst. And the Toy Box one had a flip up and Steve Rogers pops out of it. Like,
I think
just
so.
his head and shoulders pop up.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I wanted that to go with my Captain Carter, but I'm like, just a little man. Just have you can open up the chest.
Yeah, here.
He doesn't even have to be articulated.
I think it was $30 for Captain Carter and the Hydra Stomper with Steve popping out versus like $80 for the pair in Legends. I mean, it's not the same scale, obviously, but
and obviously it looks a little bit more Disney,
cartoony.
Oh, that's fine.
But that's still kind of cool that you get like a little Steve Rogers popping out, but he looks more like Steve Trevor than Steve Rogers.
Yeah, Toy Box is Toy Box, but it's a cool representation, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I would definitely probably get that one instead.
Because it's $53 for the Hydra Stomper alone.
Yeah.
Not counting shipping.
Well, it's like I was talking to a lot of people about the HasLab. For the price they're charging for that Proton Pack?
Yeah.
I meant to talk to you about that. Because that wand thing drives me crazy. I know it doesn't affect you as much because you have...
Which wand thing? The fact that the wand doesn't come with it?
The fact that it doesn't come with it in a HasLab.
But you can buy the wands. The wand that's out there.
I don't want to separate it. I want the whole thing in one shebang. I don't want to have to piecemeal it together.
But even with that, let's ballpark it without tax and shipping. $400 for the pack, right?
Which is highly detailed, looks very good.
I mean, this is the most detailed Proton Pack you will find without getting something from a movie studio, with all honesty. Unless your name is Adam Savage.
Unless your name's Adam, right?
Yeah. Okay. Because nobody's ever seen the inside of a proton pack. The round part of the proton pack is called the cyclotron. We actually see the inside of the accelerator, and that's actually removable. Now, for someone like me who goes to Comic-Cons, not that many, but our group, we do a Comic-Con every year called Nickel City here in Buffalo, New York. When we do have that pack, we could slap that pack out, have the shell open, have the inner compartments, the inner component of the accelerator sitting on the table, so it looks like a disassembled pack.
Right.
And we can make little signs and detailed booklets. We can. I mean,
it looks like
a dissect. Yes, it's. Right. I mean, something like that is going to look fantastic at cons. Yeah. And I guarantee you, there's already about 30, 50, maybe even 100 different franchises across the country, Ghostbuster chapters, that are already planning this. I can guarantee.
Well, I think the thing is almost sold out. It's almost hit its thing, right?
Well, no, it doesn't sell out. You have within that time frame to put orders in.
Yeah, no.
Now there are stretch goals. I think we are less than 1,000 away from completing the initial goal of 7,000. Then the next stretch goal is 900 or 9,000, which is that's going to include the hose. Now, there's a lot of speculation that the hose has electronics in it, which would mean, and I've been saying this to a lot of people in my own group, and they're like, "No, I don't think that's going to happen because they've taken apart the wand already and did different components in its side." Because there's aftermarket people out there who make upgrade kits. They have a kit that will sync up that Spengler wand with current proton pack kits that are out there. Like
Hasbro did that too, didn't they? They put an attachment in there to hook the hose up.
All they did was an extra cap so you can connect an empty hose.
An empty hose to it. Right, yeah. Right.
So they did have that.
At least it's a thought to cosplayers.
Yeah, because what a lot of people were doing, there was when about 2 months after the wand initially came out, they made someone came up with an audio jack upgrade, where they were able to wire an audio jack through the wands, through the battery compartment, through the hose, so you can plug it into the soundboard of your proton pack. So you at least got the sound going through.
Yeah,
there is that. But there's that. There's a stands. There's a bunch of other, like, they're going to have these different extras. One of the stretch goals is it's going to include. I haven't had a confirmation, but there's a rumor about fake marshmallow foam that you can put on the pack to make it look like 1984 when they were covered in foam at the end.
Oh wow!
So what's the controversy about the slime stuff? Like that, it's only available to a certain number of backers.
The slime was if you were Hasbro Pulse Premium members, and you ordered within the first 48 hours.
Oh, so you have extra exclusive.
You have to be a premium member, but here's the best part. You gotta be a premium member, right? So that's $50 there, okay?
And order within 2 days.
Well, here's the thing: order within 2 days, but you got to be a premium member when you put the order in, and when the order is actually charged.
Oh, really?
So
you can't just cancel after.
Yeah. So here's the thing: you're paying $50, so you have to pay $50. Okay, it dropped in technically October, right? So that's $50 there, and another $50 pretty much in at least November and December. So that's $150. You're basically spending.
When is it going to ship? So that's 2 years from now, right?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, when they charge you, you have to be a Premium Pulse member. So as long as you're a member throughout that time frame, because it goes to what I think like December something. So you have to be a premium member within that time frame. If you take away your membership, then you don't get it.
Blue Harvest and I park our car in the same garage with Hasbro because it's $1 billion company, multi-billion-dollar company. They have tons of our money already from Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, TVC, you name the Hasbro product, we're buying it, right? They have a ton of money. And to charge people up front for these HasLabs just irks the crap out of me. Like, I bought the Razor Crest
Saw this at Target today, by the way.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen one.
Well, 105.
They don't need our money up front. They could do payment plans like Sideshow does. I mean, those are $300 figures, $500 figures. You know, you can
they won't let you
help
do
the
split
collector
payment.
out.
They won't do payment plans. They won't do split payments. They won't even do PayPal.
No.
PayPal and Apple Pay they won't do.
Wow.
So if you have something big like that, and I'm going to throw another wrench into that for you, G-Force. I'm going to add something to all that frustration. But first, I mean, think about someone
labs at the same time.
Right before Christmas.
Right before Christmas. Yeah.
What is you got?
Dig that knife in deeper.
I mean, you have all that doesn't make not a damn sense. Not one bit.
I want to talk to the CEO and just for a minute, just be like, what are you thinking, dude? You could make so much more money.
I honestly
the smart way.
You know, if and when I do get in on this would be my first HasLab experience, and it probably might be my last, because I mean, it's we're waiting a year and a half.
Yeah, it's a long time. It's a long wait. Trust me, I've been on this Razor Crest since the beginning too, and it's a long wait.
Think about this, Ghostbuster fans, right? We're used to waiting.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, movie came out in 1984, right? We had to wait until 1990 for part 2. And then we had to wait until 2016 for a Ghostbusters movie. It wasn't the Ghostbusters movie
Star Wars,
but it was
They waited from 85 to 90 something.
Yeah. And think about Afterlife. It was supposed to come out almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
June 2 years ago. And we've been waiting almost 2 years for the movie to finally come out. Right when we get close, it keeps getting pushed back further and further. It was going to come out the first week of November, and then it got pushed back another week. So now we're waiting until the 18th. For most people, the 19th, but yours truly is going to see it the 18th.
No.
Yeah, only 1 day sooner. Unlike
Mr. ESPN's got his early ticket.
That's what happens when you're a celebrity.
We knew it.
One of our team members, his girlfriend she runs a movie theater. He also manages a separate movie theater. They're getting the movie a day before, and they're actually doing. She bought a bunch of tickets for us and a bunch of other people to do a private screening. So we're doing that.
Very nice.
So I do get to see it the 18th. But G-Force, I have 2 teammates that already saw the movie. They were at New York City Comic-Con, and they went to the panel where there was the Afterlife panel. They figure at the very least they get to see some of the stars, maybe get a few little tidbits. And Jason Reitman's like, you know what? You guys have waited long enough. Just do me a favor. Stay till the end of the credits. And then they start watching the movie. I'm like, you mother... Because that's the second time within a month that they did this, because they did it at Cinecon, where it's like the Comic-Con for all the movie theaters, where they get to see trailers, and they get to see inside of all these movies so they can help promote them. So they see how
Josh went to that. Care Bear.
Yeah. And he told me, I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but Josh messaged me. He's like, I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but this is everything you've been waiting for.
Everything you want.
I'm good with that right now. I'm good with that. But 2 of my teammates went to Comic-Con, and they actually got to see it.
That's cool.
Well, that weekend they also got to meet some of the actors at the firehouse, because we have some other stuff we've been doing at the firehouse. Yeah. But
did you guys get to sign up and everything?
Right now, the full-scale sign, they're waiting for clearance in order to do that, because technically the building is a historical building.
Landmark, right?
So there is that, but they did put up the 80% scale sign that we got them through Hollywood Collectibles. They had that through Halloween. I think they did have to take it down because of the weather this week with the high winds.
Yeah.
But they plan to keep that up as long as they possible. They want to get the permanent one up, but there's inner workings. I mean, it is a working firehouse, so they do have to go through channels and for that. What's up? I know. I'm gonna get up in a second. But no, the wife's telling me you need to eat. Oh, but Nathan says we're
me too.
Celebrities? Why are we celebrities?
Because he saw us on ESPN.
Oh, you actually saw us on ESPN?
Oh yeah.
Got it. Don't keep.
I know celebrities. I know celebrities.
We'll sign autographs.
All right,
There you go.
all right.
Don't keep him too long. He needs to eat dinner.
Okay, yeah, we'll probably be leaving in about 9 minutes or so.
Mother.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, they actually a couple of my teammates that's where we got the autographs for the posters.
Okay.
So that's gonna be something fun. But
nice.
Yeah, Josh Care Bear should have a Ghostbusters showing for everyone in the community.
He should.
Yeah, I'm psyched for the movie, but we'll see. See what happens with it. I'm planning on seeing it a few times.
I don't know. From what I hear, Josh's theater is kind of sketchy. You either end up in a closet or dead.
Oh, well, hopefully it's cheap, at least. I hope it's at least cheap.
8, right?
Wasn't it the one Pee Wee Herman was at?
I don't think so.
Well, okay. I don't know if I want to go to that. I don't know if I want to go to that theater. Then
I don't know that one.
Hopefully, at least clean.
Well, there's a theater here, a Flicks movie theater. They have the D-box seats, the ones with shaking on them. And I think that would be pretty cool to see the movie with that, because every time they blast, you probably feel the vibrations.
Feel the vibration.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Geek Strong picked up the Revelations Scareglow?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was out yet.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, that's one of the ones I'm looking for.
Yeah, I got this for $20, Geek Strong. $20 at Target.
Yeah, that's the only reason I picked that one up, is if it was on sale.
And Nim, I am not in trouble. My wife just likes to make sure that I'm eating and my blood sugar doesn't get low. She's just that kind of a person.
She just cares. That's all.
We do events and she brings snacks for everybody.
Hey.
She's Italian. That's just how they are.
Nim just throws food at Cobain. She eat.
No, I think it's the other way around. Cobain needs to throw food at her, so
Oh, is that the way it works?
Her Dole Whips and everything, right?
Her Dole.
It's just Dole, and then he whips.
That's Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is the best wrestler ever.
Cole Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
All right. Speaking of food, I'm getting kind of hungry myself.
Me too. So it was a pleasure, fellas.
Yep.
I'm glad you guys came on. It was enjoyable. I learned a lot.
What did you get built?
Huh?
What did you get built?
Let's see.
I know we talked your ear off, but
I got some feet, There
you go.
What kit are you building?
I got some arms. The same one I was building, the Raz-Two.
Okay.
It's a big beefy boy.
I got to decide what I'm going to build this week, because I got the Exia, I got the Strike Freedom, I got the Barbados. But I'm thinking of getting the MG Barbados I saw it on Amazon for $445.
Oh,
so I'm thinking about doing that.
Yeah,
I got a $50 gift card I need to use.
Oh, there you go. The place near me. I just went Gundam hunting today. So if you saw my Instagram,
I also got this one.
Is that the one?
That's cool.
That's the Bail.
Yeah, I got that one.
But I have nothing right now.
I went on an insane Gundam hunt today, and I picked up.
How insane was it? So insane.
So insane. I might get divorced. Huh? What?
Again?
No. Yes. No, but I posted a picture of what the Gundams I picked up on Instagram. It's probably about 6 of them, maybe. But some of them were discount. I went to Hobby Lobby, Target, and then the local place, Toy Arena, I've shown a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, but Target I picked up the most because they had a couple of new ones that I haven't seen. Like, I didn't pick up the Strike Freedom or the Exia because I've seen them already, but
The Exia I'm interested in still, but
yeah, I'm gonna wait for that one.
I like the little switchblade it has.
Oh yeah.
I'm tempted to paint that silver. Just
Yeah.
on its own.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
But yeah, I might start. This might be the one I start this week, or maybe I'll do Barbados. We'll see.
Nice. Wow. Well, thank you guys. I
No
appreciate
problem.
you guys coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Anytime. It's always good to have family around.
Sure thing.
But for everybody that's joined us in the chat, for you guys being here, thank you again. Check out G-Force. He's got himself one of his regular 10 store hunts. He's marathoning it.
That's the way we do. Once a week.
Yep. Check out Dave. Not only is he a celebrity on ESPN, but this man, you've got what, your most recent about the HasLab Proton Pack?
Yeah, that video blew up.
Yes, it did.
Because I don't know how YouTube is tracking things nowadays, but let me just pull it up. Right now, I'm up at 882 views over the past 4 days.
But if you look at it, I don't know what it is, if it was just that week, but the HasLab too, I think that one blew up faster than the other two HasLabs that are going on right now.
Right.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I mean, this is the first time they've done a Ghostbusters HasLab.
Yeah.
I mean, this is probably, I mean, the Spengler one was a big thing about almost a year and a half to 2 years ago. But before then, if you go back maybe 8 to 10 years ago, there was the Mattel Neutrona one, commonly called the Maddie one, because they used to have the license. Mattel did.
Yeah.
They had, it looked like the 1984 wands, but it had a lot of different features. They had a whole line of Ghostbuster stuff. They had the ecto goggles, but if you could interact with some of the other equipments, like you could see a hologram inside the lens of Slimer.
Wow.
The wands, if you have two wands together and you aim them straight, front to back, like aim right at each other, dead center, you create the cross the streams effect, where it actually changes the effects.
Oh wow!
They had a lot of different stuff in there, but the problem was those items. When they first came out, they were $200. Do you know what they go for right now?
Probably a few.
One goes for about $500 to $600 on average.
Okay.
The ecto goggles, you're probably talking maybe 3 to 4, maybe even 500, depending on if it's still mint in box, because a lot of people just bought it and stored it away.
Right.
Oh yeah.
When they came in these white boxes, which you can still get nowadays, because I actually have several of the Mattel figures still.
Yeah.
And I got them with the boxes. I mean, there's a lot of people that get really insane about that stuff, but they never expanded and did a pack. This is the first retailer, the first toy manufacturer, the first anyone who's mass producing the pack. Now, there are companies that try to make the pack called the Novos, but their customer service was insane. They were trying to like close to $2,000 for a working proton pack, or they would send you kits, or only half the people ever got them. The other people are still waiting for their money back.
Oh wow!
So the reason why this is so big is one, we all know it's going to be light.
Yeah.
Compared to a regular proton pack, this thing is going to be light, so it's going to be ideal for all day events, or if you're at a Comic-Con, because it's going to be light. It's plastic. You're not going to feel that weight on you. I mean, that's one of the things. Two, they literally scanned it with the actual movie prop.
Okay.
So it was like the go-to pack for a while for cosplayers, right?
It still is, because one, they just made a new version of that pack too this year. They improved, because it used to be that the red lights just kind of flashed. Now they actually rotate on it.
Okay.
They had like a white plastic barrel at the tip. They replaced that with a clear one now. So they're doing some improvements, But there's a lot of small businesses on Facebook that make circuit boards for the inside to help improve the lights, help improve the sound. I have, now you saw the Back to the Future pack. I have a Spirit pack that looks just like the movie pack, and I have my full-size movie pack. I also have a real Ghostbusters themed one. I bought a Spirit pack, painted it blue, red, yellow to look like the original Ghostbusters. That's the pack I made for my wife. I got an aftermarket kit from a site called FrankenGeek. So it does the rotating lights. It fits perfectly in the existing screw holes in there. Okay? With one little extra. He had an extra little component that you plug the existing Spirit one into, and you use it like an MP3 player. There's a little micro SD card you can take up for whatever music you want on there. And you can hit the button when you hit a certain switch on the pack, hit a switch on your wand. It works like an MP3 player cycling through the next track, the next track, the next track. So, I mean, there's a lot of different stuff. There's so many different mods out there. It's not even funny. Plus, you get a lot of people who do 3D prints now to make stuff look more accurate. I mean, even with this HasLab, this is a one-off and done. We're not going to see Hasbro do another HasLab unless they do maybe the 1984 pack or something like that further down the line. So people are going to be modding the Spirit packs for years to come. They're still going to be around.
Yeah.
You know, this is not going to be a Spirit killer, as some people like to say. See, like Geek Strong just said, $380 for a Maddie one. But the Maddie ones had a lot of defects to them. So I see Geek Strong saying my food is getting cold. That's what microwaves are for.
I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna bust.
All right, guys. So everybody,
fellas,
have a good day.
And don't worry, I won't be on TV next week.
Oh,
will I?
Now I'm sad.
Disappointed.
Catch you guys later.
All right, later, guys.
Bye.